Hello, happy Friday. Sorry, a couple minutes. I was having some technical difficulties as usual. I think my phone wasn't turning sideways, so I was like, what's going on? Anywho, so today what I put on the title talking about what it's like to be loved. I also posted a question on my Facebook profile just to see what do you guys think? What do you guys think about what it's like to be in love? Like, what is the feeling that you get? Typical romance novel is like, oh my god, butterflies and I don't know, all kinds of crap. All kinds of magics and rainbows and all that. So I do want to know what it's like to be in love for you guys. When you see that person, or you're like smiling, smiling from your heart, or what is it? Tell me. I just want to know, we're discovering love this month. Let's see what love looks like. Does love looks like we're gonna go travel the world? Okay, my painting behind my back is crooked. It's bothering me. Oh, see, these are the shit that gets me. It's still crooked. That's better. Okay, good. Sorry. Not sidetrack. It is sidetrack. I know. As you know me by now, I'm very easily get sidetracked. So do you get sidetracked in love? There you go. Think about that. What is like to be in love and get sidetracked? Do you get sidetracked with like the material things, like, oh, you're head over heel with a person, and all of a sudden you think like, oh my god, what if we don't make it? What if this? What if that? Hey, William. We're talking about what it's like to be in love. Tell me. PM, comment, let me know. I would love to know what it's like to be in love. Personally, I used to think like when I'm with a person, I'm in love, and then like, oh, you just have these feelings and then you just like head over heel, you think about the person all the time, and then you think about them and you smile, and then you're like think about all the future you have with them. Is it really like that? And then I have my heart broken, and I'm like, I don't want to love again, like all that crap start coming in, right? So think about that, like how has it been for you when you are in love and when you're not in love? We'll talk about that in another time, but today we're just looking at what it's like to be in love, being all the sweetness, all the loving energy, just to explore what it's like. What is it like for you? Interesting, huh? Let's see what Divine have to answer for us. What is like to be in love? How do we feel love? How do you feel? Are you familiar with the 5 love language? 5 love languages? That's a very useful tool if you're looking for a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, even with your parents or your children. Knowing your love language, how you would like to receive and how you like to give, it's going to make a difference for you. I guarantee you. It makes a huge difference in people's life, because that's how you receive, and that's how you love. Okay, this light is really funky. Maybe this is better. Okay. Just want to be perfect. No, I'm kidding. All right, so let's see. We're going to ask the Divine and give up some answer. We are pulling from Keepers of the Light. I really like Keepers of the Light recently. We're switching back to this. From Kyle Gray. I am trying to pronounce this. See if you can do it. Cernunnos? Life force? Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Woo! Isn't that perfect? So think about when you're in love. Isn't that your life force, your sensual and sexual powers are increased? I like this card. This is great. Now, if you say either one of those is not, then you got some problem. Not problem, but you may want to look at like, what have you not feel that way? So, Cernunos. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. So, Cernunos. You know what? It's not Sir. It's Cernunos. Cernunos, also known as Rhinny, is a Celtic stag god who represents connection to the earth. He is one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and featured on the Gunstrup cauldron, a giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. This guy here. It's pretty cool. He is the lover of the Great Mother and impregnated the land so that it will be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with the animal spirits and ancestors of our land. So what this shows up is, I'm actually not familiar with all the keepers of the light. So I'm actually learning alongside with you guys. So there's a deep buildup of free life force. Hey, Isabella. Within you now, and need to channel it into action. Ooh, deep buildup of life force. You may have extra energy or be more alert than usual. Hi, could I get one, please? Yes, Isabella. Hey, girl, let me know. Can you comment and see what area of life do you want to ask about? Sometimes we'll ask about relationship, business, work, career, maybe health, anything like that. Good to see you on here. All right, so, or be aware of a sense of increased sensual or sexual energy. If you have been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that it can allow you to access the richness of your soul. Wow, so look at how much power is in there when you reach into your sensual and sexual energy. All the desire comes from be able to sense, because how do you experience everything? How do you experience everything in life is through this physical experience. We're a spiritual being having a human experience, and we get to taste, we get to smell, we get to feel, all of this come from that. So sexual and sensual energies, they're like very intense as far as coming into the physical life. That is one way that we can actually make this life like really, really great if you tap into the energy of it. Let me read the comment real quick. So, also, do you also see my traveling today? That I have to tune in and see. How about you think? What is your traveling, or like what are you traveling to? Let me know. Past pattern in romance for 6 months, they're perfect exactly the way they are, and exactly they're not then. That's right. If we look into past patterns in romance, there are always things that are perfect, things that are not, right? So relationship, and also any important messages for me, please. We will read into that. So now consider that you're on this call today, on this Facebook Live today. So look at this. Hi, Jamar. Who's here? Kernanos. I have to learn the name again. Kernanos. So life force. Express your driving passion. So what is it? Are you passionate about what you're doing? Are you sensing what's going on? Are you sensing the energy of it? Are you bringing the passion in there? Sexual energy actually is a representation of passion. It isn't so much just about sex. A lot of, I don't know, can I call it, oops, I dropped something, a misconception, but it's more, sometimes we have such stigma around sex and sexuality and sexual energies and all that. If you look at it, actually, it's a form of passion. So can you see something else outside of just having like, human doing the deed, So think about that. When we're not expressing ourselves, sexually or our spiritual potential can become tame or muted. Let's see. I'm going to read this. I meant to go up north, but I don't know if I'm going because I haven't heard back from my friend. Okay. I would look into how do you value your time, girl? Like, these are things that the spirits is never wanting to because you get to choose if you want to go or not. I want to bring this to you. So tap into yourself and say like, hey, well, I haven't heard back from this person. And am I meant to go up there? And you can also like tune into your higher self. It's always talking to you. Look for a sign and say like, am I meant to go up there? Will I make it to this event or whatever that is, right? Going north direction. Show me. You can ask the universe to show me like, signs that I'm going to go this direction. Maybe you're driving, all of a sudden you see like all these signs. So play with it, okay? And I will tune in for you, don't worry. But that's one way to do it. So let's get back to it. So if you're denying yourself a desire, ask yourself how you can fulfill it. So also, how much do you want to go is another thing. Are you going to just because, someone's just asking you to go, or do you really want to go to this place? And that's also another question you can ask yourself. Start valuing your desire. Ask Kernanos to help you access your sexual self so that you can express it with integrity and in a way that honors your soul. If you and your partners are trying for a child and this card appears, fertility is very possible, especially if Bridget, Kernanos twins flame, is present too. Wow, this is someone who, if you are looking to get pregnant or something, this is interesting. But it's life force, so that makes sense. When you're creating life, what do you do to create a new life? Through sex. So, and it's a human experience. I got asked to go. Okay, so Isabella, think about this. You got asked to go. What was your reaction to it? What is this event that, think about it for yourself. You can share or you don't have to. What do you think about it when you think about going? What's the gut feeling, right off the bat? And say, I want to go. I don't want to go. That's immediate feelings. Usually, that is your pointer. Are you interested in going? And then if it's a no, you want to start asking. If it's a yes, you're am I going there for I want to go because of the event, or is it because of the person that I'm with? There's also these kind of questions you can ask. So really tune into what is it that have me want to go? And not to say overthinking it. Yep. And then also just learn about yourself, right? There you go. Just go. There you go. So look at how your pattern is. If you look at it, it's do I say yes to things just because? And you don't want to overthink it either. But just go with your gut actions. Yeah, sounds like a cool event. I'm going to go. It is the overthinking, not overthink, or the back and forthness. Sometimes it has us feel am I doing the right thing? And we're not tuning into what we really want, what we want as our desire. So going to these events may bring you that sensual experience. It may turn into sexual, I don't know. I have no judgment around it. But really think about if this is something that, that interests you and is in your desire, cool. And if that person doesn't respond or anything, ask questions. Do I still want to go? Should I go by myself? Do I want to go by myself is what I would ask. I would drop the should people. Here, let me pull the card for you real quick here and see. And you were asking me to scroll back up to relationship. Okay. Every message is important, girl. You like important messages. Yeah, I know. I go on super big on you. Okay, let's clear this out. And we're going to pull this for Isabella real quick. Let's see. When you're asking about relationship, let's see what got you. Lady Venus. Ooh, she's the representation of love. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Here's your girl, Isabella. Lady Venus. So Lady Venus, we all know, women's are from Venus, men's are from Mars. Good analogy, right? So let's see. Lady Venus is the twin flame of Sanat Kumara and is said to reside on the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. The light beings of Venus, known as Venusians, I think I pronounced it right, are now coming to light workers on Earth to help them with their connections, understanding, and capacity to share the divine love. Lady Venus is a wonderful keeper of the lights to call on when you are trying to forge a connection with the heavens or finding it difficult to understand the signs, symbols, or guidance that are being sent to you physically or through meditation. She allows us to connect with or focus on particular energy so we can understand them more. If you're studying spiritual subject at this time, call on Lady Venus to help you. So Isabella, do you have a meditation practice Or do you have a, do you pray? Are you religious? Do you do you have any source of belief that you do? Or do you believe in the universe? See, just so you know, they're all the same. They're all the same. So there's no difference. It's just eternal power, something that is connected to us. We are the extension of source in the universe. So we're all in it together. So anyway, what does that mean? Good. If you do, it's awesome. So call on Lady Venus to bring in her energy, and have her guide you to connect and then focus on a certain energy. If you want a relationship, you want to focus on the energy of it. You want to look at, if I want a relationship, what kind of energy do I want to be having in that relationship? So we talk about today, my post is about what it's like to be in love. Being in love, it's warm, it's fuzzy, it's exciting, it's an adventure. But if you align in those, awesome. If you're not, if you're over here I'm scared, I don't want to get hurt, and all that, right? All the junk in here, then your vibration is here, and what you're going to attract is people in that frequencies. So you want to stay over here and really look at, and then do the work. Ask questions. Did I make it mean anything that this person was not the person for me? And then you want to clear it off and cut cords and really shift the energy of it to where, or is there a conversation needs to happen, or is there something you want to let go of? Full moon is coming up on the 23rd. When is that? Is that tomorrow? No, today's the 21st. Okay, so full moon's on the 23rd, so it'll be Sunday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, so you can actually do a little ritual, write down all the stuff that you about that person that you want to release, that you don't want to associate with anymore, and find a fireplace or do a bonfire or something, burn it. Anything you want to release and you can do that on the full moon, and you can step into the new energy of it, and then come and create what you want in that relations or that relationships or with that person, and bring that and then attract that person to come into your life. If you have someone, you can do that to hone in, start tapping into that energies. So hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of lights, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you're receiving downloads. Hey, Rosalia. We're talking about love, what it's like to be in love. Hey, Brenda. Hi. We're talking about what it's like to be in love. We're rainbows and roses and lights. We're also looking at what it's like when we are aligning with energy that is not love. We're afraid of being hurt. We're afraid we're gonna live alone, or we're afraid that we can't trust our partners and all that. How it drops your vibration and bring your frequencies to a different wavelength where you attract that type of person into your life to solidify the reality you created. So we want to tune into the energy, the true essence, the energy, the sensual and sexual energy of having that desire to have that person and what they would be like, and tap into that energy and attract them. You see a lot of my hand movement here. Not to catch, but attract them. So, if you're seeing a lot of signs, because we pulled a card, Lady Venus, she's all about love, for Isabella, but anyone who's tuning into that energy, you're going to see a lot of signs that will be coming to you. Ask for it. If you often hear a high-pitched voice, hey, Miss Pearl, hi. We're talking about what it's like to be in love. You have been in love for a really long time. Come in and let us know what's your secret. And it's okay if you don't get to stay the whole time. It's totally fine. I just love having you on. So whenever this is happening, if you can hear or see flicker of light, you see signs, tune into it. These are downloads from heaven. So whenever this is happening, spend some time in contemplation so that you can ask the universe what you really need to know. Because sometimes if you're not sure, you see something, you hear something, you encounter something, you're like, I hear you, but I don't get it. Could you show me more? Could you connect me more? Show me something else. Or it could be as little as someone who just happened to say something to you that is relating to what you're asking. And then all of a sudden you go, light bulbs. You're like, oh, that's it. So ask more. Don't be afraid to ask. This card also represents downloads of information being received by your mind. Know that the universe sees you as capable of holding soul center information that will help you and others reach a new level of understanding. So, Isabella, this card is telling you that signs are everywhere. So remember when you were asking, like, should I go to go up north and I'm waiting for a friend? What did I tell you? I was like, look for a sign. Ask the universe to show you something, right? So here's another one. Like, if this is relationship related, it's asking you to tune into the energy of love and tune into connecting to source, basically. So if you have a practice, and if you have meditation practice, even our intuition is always there. It's always there. The message, the downloads is always there. So what you want to do is really just let go of all the chitter chatter and just like breathe in. A super easy practice. Just to breathe in, sit up straight, straighten out your spine, open up your chest so you can like in open to receive position. Imagine this white light shooting, like this white beam shooting from your head to your throat, like, or to your roots. Basically your butt. You know, that pelvic area, and just like this big beam of energy just bring down onto you and then come up within you, and you can feel and start asking questions. Close your eyes and start asking questions. And does this does it serve for me to go on this trip? Do I desire what are my desire to be on this trip, or whatever that you want to know? And I saw a little fuzzy, sorry, so I'm like doing this. So ask your higher self and it will answer you. A higher self basically is your intuition, and it has all the answers. Basically is how the universe communicates with you, which is how you know. We all already know everything. We just have not bring it to the conscious level. Just so you know. So ask. Sometimes it'll be like the most random crazy thing. Yesterday I was asking the universe, I say, show me or tell me where else can money come from? Or where else will money comes? And literally it said lottery. And I'm like, seriously, do I really? I mean, I don't gamble. And I've been playing probably like a couple of times throughout like the past few months just for fun, because I'm doing some experiments with vibration connecting to creating more money or like random manifestation. And that was one of the games I was playing, but it keeps telling me like tune into it, keep playing. And I'm like, okay, I don't like to gamble, so I had to clear some of the stuff. So anything that comes up for you, you want to look into it, write it out, release it, burn it. If you're looking for a relationship, looking for where to go, yeah, really look at all the signs that is given to you. It could be from music, it could be from movie, it could be from a person. My guts, if you're tuned into, you can also feel it. You can also feel it. And also think about how you speak. Do you always think like, I think I should go, let me see, or I feel like I should go? All of those are telling you like, you know, you if you drop the should, you will know the answer. So that's what I got for you, okay? Tune into Lady Venus, connect to the divine, and then, oh, I already shuffled that card, so I couldn't give you what happened today. So, and then also today's card is about life force, tapping into your sensual and sexual energy, know your desire. So those two comes together, you can see our desire is to love. Are we tuning into the energy of love? Are we really like giving ourselves that permission to actually love without fear? Are we giving ourselves that space to be in love? So if you are, how do you feel when you are in love? Can we create something new, or are we going to live in a past space that, oh, I have those moments. I have those moments that I felt like I'm in love. Like think about all like your past relationship, you know, like have I given myself that chance to really open up? So these are the questions you want to ask yourself. And what is like to be in love? Is it like what all the romance novels said? Is it like what, hi Destiny, we're talking about what it's like to be in love? Or is it like, you know, anything that's like, is it like, how we perceive as it is. Can love be mellow? Can love, or just it has to be like explosive, like, you know, like, or sometimes for people like, oh, I want to fight so I can make up, you know. Hey girl, thanks for the love. Look at that, heart shape is here. You know, like really ask yourself, like, what is it that you desire in love? Like, what's the energy you want to be in when you're in love? Because you get to create that. You can create like all kinds of things. If you want trust, bring that trust. Like, tune into the energy of trust. Can you trust that person? Can you trust yourself ultimately? If you're not trusting yourself, guess what happened? You're going to be insecure and you're going to think that person is not trustworthy, and you're going to end up attracting a person that's not trustworthy. So your hands are eliminating distinctions in catching and grabbing them in energetic attraction with integrity. Yes! And we get to celebrate that. Thanks, William. Yes, we're going to attract, you know, we don't want to chase and catch people, but we want to attract them. See, attract. Super easy to do. And then when you attract something, do you have to like really do anything other than just tuning into yourself? Not really. I mean, you will naturally be brought to places that you don't even know or think that you're going to meet a certain person. But what you're tuning into is the most important, don't you think? So comment, PM me. What do you get out of this? Thank you for being here with me. Thanks, William, for I was going to call you Ferguson Destiny. I always love your name. Thank you, everyone else who tuned in. We're coming back on, today is Friday. There's a kindergarten song I used to sing to when I was teaching in the kindergarten. I did a lot of things in my life. So yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday and Friday at 11. Wednesday, there's a change. I'm going to be pulling card at 4 o'clock because that time just works out better now because some of my call has got pushed down in time. So Monday and Friday at 11, still the same. And then on Wednesday, it will be 4 o'clock. So PM me, comment if you want a reading on my next post. Go check out those postings. I want to know what stops you from being in love, or what's your dream relationship would be like, what it's like to be in love, or what have you not wanting to be in love. Are you willing to pay someone to find you that love? Like, all these questions, I'm dying to know. I'm like, seriously, I'm dying to know. What I have is, I so want to put together something so spectacular for you guys where you are going to get that relationship that you dream of. And this is why I've been asking all these questions, because it's like, my 12-year-old told me, I want to be in love and I want to love somebody. And I'm like, you're 12. Innately, we all want to be in love, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I do. Lady Venus is here. Of course we want to be in love. So really think about those questions. And I am so excited with something that this program that I'm doing is, it's going to be we're going to be together for 3 months, and on the weekly call that we're going to dive into what's stopping you from having a relationship, what's stopping you from wanting to fall in love fully. We're going to clear out all the junk. I just want to see like what it's like for you to be in that most amazing relationship ever in your life. Because out of my own relationship journey, I learned so much and so many things. And ultimately, how did I build that relationship? It's all the tips I want to share with you. And I'm putting together different modules. So just to have you have a taste of what it's like to be in love and have the best relationship ever. And I want it to happen this summer for you. You're going to have the best summer ever being in love. So join me. On this journey. I'm here to support you. If you want to pull a card, I'm still here. And if you have anything that you want to know, PM me, send me what area of life that you're asking for. For Isabella, thank you for requesting for a card read today. Tune into all the answers. It's kind of interesting. I think you're going up, just so you know. I think you're going because I know you want to. Here's the thing. I'm even on my laptop right now. All of a sudden I see a sign that's pointing up like this. So I think you're going north. So let me know. Comment back in this video and let me know if you're actually going. Well, until next time, I love you all. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for tuning in. And I don't want to get off. I love you guys so much. I want to stay and talk to everyone for hours and hours. But that's okay. You can always reach out. We can chat. If there's anything I can support you with, anything in life, anything and anything, message me. We'll talk. Bye. See you Monday.